Everybody, this is Kat. I am just coming back to talk to you some more about anorexia. This is part 3 of a video series I'm doing to help to try to reach all of you out there who are struggling with an eating disorder. And if you haven't seen my other videos, then I'll just reiterate. I had an eating disorder. I had anorexia nervosa. I had a heart attack and I was near death, but now I'm recovered and I'm happier than I've ever been. And this installment of my series is regarding the media and how the media relates to anorexia. This is where things get really tricky because I feel that the media is probably anorexia's best friend. It's blatantly obvious that women are constantly being pushed by advertisements, television shows, pharmacies, clothing stores, anywhere, you name it, they're being pushed to have an unrealistic idea about what is appropriate for their body shape and their weight. I guess the only way to get people to understand just how much is going on here would be to expose the sick and twisted individuals responsible for media encouraging women to die to be thin. First of all, when I was online looking at fashion sites, the one advertisement that popped up over and over again were diet pill advertisements. Do you think this is a coincidence? No, it's not. The same people who make clothes are responsible for making diet pills. When I went online and looked up the word diet pills, I came up with over 186,000 sites where I could purchase them. The same people who make clothes and diet pills have recently changed the sizes of trendy clothing. I don't know for you ladies out there who go clothing shopping and it's a nightmare for you, and you try on a large and it's just the right size, or you try on a medium and it's just a little too small, but you don't ever remember it being like that before. Well, that's because it didn't used to be like that. They've recently brought a large size t-shirt down to a medium to a small, and a small to an even smaller size. But they're not telling us that they're changing this. That's the thing. They don't inform you, hey, trendy clothing is being downsized. I mean, when you go shopping in like a Walmart or whatever, sizes tend to be a little bit larger. But when you shop in a trendy clothing store, the clothes are smaller. Why? Why is this? They continue to label all of our clothes the same way that they were always labeled before when they're not the same size. This is truth, my friends out there. This is not, paranoia. I learned this in an anorexic eating disorder group. Okay, so I have a sister who is 5'4" and she weighs 110 pounds, which is actually a little bit underweight, and she can't fit into a small size pair of jeans anymore. Why? It's sick. They want you to think that you are getting bigger. They've taken the norm of what thin is, and they've further distorted it to the point where even the thinnest girls can't fit into clothing anymore. And remember, my friends out there, these are the same people who make diet pills. This is profitable for them. If you think you're getting bigger, you're going to buy diet pills. And if you buy diet pills, they're going to make more money. So that's one thing. Another thing I learned about was a model named Mirabelle. A few years back, she was on the cover of very popular fashion magazines, and agents were looking for Mirabelle. They thought she was the perfect woman. Everybody was calling into this magazine saying, "Who is this model, Mirabelle? We want to know who she is. We want to hire her. She's perfect." And what happened was, to their surprise, they were told that Mirabelle isn't a real woman. She's not a real model. She was actually 25 different women pasted together to make the perfect woman. She wasn't real. You look at her and you think, why can't I look like that? I'll tell you why. Because you're not a computer-generated picture of 25 different women pasted together. It took 25 women to make one perfect one. And that is perfect only in the eyes of the media. Now I'm going to stop recording and I'm going to move on to another part of the media. So stay tuned because media part 2 is coming up right now.